Welcome to episode 3 of this Football Manager 2018 Let's Play series with Napoli. If you didn't watch episode 1 and 2, please go and check them out first. Now today, we're playing 2 matches once again. We're going to be taking on Nice in the second leg of our Champions League best placed playoff thing, whatever it's called. We beat them 4-0 in the home leg, so this should be formality really going through to the group stages. But the next match, the next league match is massive. We're taking on Juventus, who've won the league numerous years in a row. It's going to be very difficult to unseat them at the top of the table, I'm sure, but we're going to give it our best shot. And this is a pivotal moment in the season. It's only our second league game of the season, but it could really be very important come the end of the season. Now, I'm playing a weaker squad against Nice for that reason, given a bit of game time to the other players. We've got Maggio and Rui, Mario, I would call him Mario, at left back. Albiol's kept his place, but Koulibaly's coming in. He's just come back from injury, so he's not match fit. So this is kind of just to build up his fitness, really. Alan's playing in defensive midfield. Jorginho's moved into the Roman playmaker role. Giattarini keeps his place at right midfield. Still need to try and find a right midfielder to replace Callahan, who's gone to Manchester United. Rog comes in. He was phenomenal in their last few minutes against Lazio, wasn't he? He basically single-handedly won us the game. Insigne keeps his place on the left, but Milik comes in for Mertens. We're giving Mertens a rest today. Here we go then. Ben Arfa up front this time alongside Balotelli. They've gone for a traditional 4-4-2. I'm playing a much more unusual formation, but I'm loving it. It wasn't so good against Lazio until I did change it up a bit in the second half. But against Nice in that first leg, it was pretty sensational. Pick up where you left off. There is the opportunity for a few players in this team to try and win a place in the first team. I mean, Rog in particular was amazing coming off the bench. If he can follow it up today, then it's going to make me seriously think about whether I should play him against Juventus. But Hamzik, club captain, that's the games that he's made for, surely, against Juventus. Missed a penalty. I hope that hasn't destroyed his confidence. And out they come from the tunnel. We're in France now. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Paul. I've forgotten French. I did GCSE French and it just vanishes. I can remember some stuff, but weirdly I can remember more German even though I did it for 2 years compared to French, which I did for 5 years. Corner then, Insigne, back to Giattarini. Insigne crosses back in and it's knocked away. But here comes Rui, into Jorginho, Albiol, into Insigne, Milik, lovely play, Rog. Oh, this is wonderful football, Milik. Oh, probably should have scored there. The keeper managed to catch it. Well, that was a boring first half of football. There's still an opportunity here for someone to grab a goal just before the half-time whistle. Looks more likely to be Nice, in fact. Here's Ben Arfa, Balotelli. It's blocked, though, and Giattarini. Can we counter now? Giattarini into Rog. Jorginho. Oh, a lovely play from him. Milik now on the ball. What's he going to do? He's back to Jorginho. Rog. Milik. Lovely play. Oh, just over the bar from the pole. Well, not a great half of football. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased, which is demotivated Milik and Alan. There we go. Oh, he's still demotivated. You don't need to be... I'm just saying you weren't great in the first half. Never mind. Let's start the second half. I'm going to keep it on attacking. It's all about trying to familiarise the players with this formation, with this tactic. And that will take a bit of time. Obviously, we hit the ground running against Nice. Here's a free kick. Crossed in. Rog over the bar. That was an opportunity for him. Trying to grab a place in the team for the game against Juventus, of course. Another corner. Everything's coming through Insigne today. It's Alan. No, Albiol, sorry. Albiol finds the back of the net. I just wanted to say Alan because I like saying it. But we've taken the lead through the Spaniard. Lovely corner from Insigne. Whipped in. Solid header. 1-0. We might as well go to counter, to be honest. They might desperately push everyone forward and it could get ugly for Nice. Albiol into Rue. We're playing out from the back again. Jorginho into Milik. What's he going to do? Hopefully he's not too demotivated. Here's Rog. Coming forwards. Looking... Oh, just wide. Unlucky from him. Oh, it's a corner. No, it's a throw-in. Sorry, here's Alan. Alan back to Rog. Nice play. Insigne! 2-0. 6-0 on aggregate. Great strike from him. I think I'll take him off. We'll throw on Mertens, like-for-like replacement on that left-hand side. Who else shall we bring on? We bring on Maximovic for the goal scorer Albiol, just to give him some game time. We're going into the Champions League group stages then, easily as well. completely punished this French team. Last substitute, let's throw on Hysaj for Giaccherini and then move Maggio up. Rog with a free kick. Oh, he gets another goal. He wants that place in the team, doesn't he? Lovely free kick from the Croatian. Great free kick. Let's see it from above. Perfect. Lovely stuff. This has been easy. Really easy today. The next game's surely not going to be this easy against the Italian giants. There it is, all over. 7-0 on aggregate. We're into the Champions League group stages. And I'll just say passionately, I'm very happy with the performance and the way you played. Milik, not particularly happy with me by the looks of it. Oh, in fact, no, I'm looking at the wrong player. He looks extremely delighted, so he seems to have recovered from his demotivation at half-time. Rog was man of the match, 9.0, second performance in a row. That was fantastic from him. In the previous game, he scored the goal, he set up Mertens. Ah, wow, that... I could play him as the Roman playmaker, I guess, and then Hamsik as the advanced playmaker. That is a possibility. Or swap them around, play Hamsik as the Roman playmaker even. That's an option. So transfer-wise, I have put in a bid for Candreva from Inter Milan. Now, it might seem a bit strange replacing a 30-year-old with another 30-year-old, but he is a quality player. £20 million, will they accept that? Probably not. But he would be the best option, I think, out of the players available. Antonio is too expensive. And Candreva could be a better option because he's got 17 on crossing. He prefers to play in a more advanced role, but he can do that fine, really. Play right midfield. And he's still good. Still a very, very good player. I guess we kind of see 30 as quite old in football these days, but it really isn't. You know, Ronaldo, Messi, well, Messi's 30 now, isn't he? So... and he's still the best player in the world in my eyes. Ronaldo's, 32, 33? Wants a new contract, Hysaj. End of the season? Let's go with that. Buy myself some time. Mertens is 30, and he's tearing it up on this, and in real life. Candreva bid has been rejected. I mean, how much do they want for him then? They want a lot of money. Maybe we'll have to bid... let's bid 25 million, and then 5 million in instalments over a 6-month period. It's the Champions League group stage draw then. Who are we going to get? Let's find out. I'm going to do it the proper way, where I draw each team individually. So those are the top teams. We've then got... oh, we're a Shakhtar at the moment. I'll take that at the moment. Let's see who our third team is. Spurs. Tricky. Very good team on Football Manager and in real life, of course. And then Hoffenheim. That's not a bad group. I think we can get out of that. I think we can beat Shakhtar and Hoffenheim. Pretty sure we can beat Hoffenheim. Spurs will be difficult, I know. But I think we can get out of that group, at least in second place. So this bid has been rejected as well by Inter Milan. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really want a good player, but perhaps selling Callejon was not a good idea after all. Let's increase it to 30 with 5 million in instalments. How much do they want for him? He's a quality player, but he's 30 years old. He's only worth 19 million. Basically, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bid. I got 34 million for Callejon. It could rise to 42 million. 40 million pounds in total, I think is fine. It's a like-for-like replacement. It's been rejected. I think I'm going to have to give up on Candreva as well. I don't know who I'm going to sign. Why did I sell Callejon? Do I have any players that could play out wide? Because I've got so many midfielders, surely one of them could play out there. I mean, I've got Giaccherini's playing there. He's 32. He's doing all right there. I guess that's fine. I could play... I mean, could Rog play out there or Hamsik even? Put one of them out on the right midfield. It kind of seems to be a bit of a waste playing them out there. Hamsik could do a job there, but not amazing. Rog could play there as well. Yeah, not ideal. I've basically got 4 days left. At the end of this Juventus match, the next few days, I'm just going to trawl the transfer market and try and find someone that can play right midfield. Maybe sign someone else as well, because it is a bit boring, the fact that I've not signed a single player and I've got rid of 3 and 3 loan players now. Rafael Russo has just gone out on loan. This is huge then, isn't it? This is a massive, massive fixture. Juventus evens favourites, but they did lose their first game. Who did they lose against? They lost against Torino. So they lost that game 2-1. Missed penalty as well. Interesting. Is this game up for grabs then? So, Rog keeps his place, but he drops back into the Roman playmaker role, with Hamsik moving back into advanced playmaker. In fact, I haven't changed my striker. We need Mertens on the pitch. Mertens is important. And Kirichez comes back into the team. Koulibaly's not quite match fit yet, so I think it's best to play Kirichez in this one. But the rest of the team, apart from Rog, that's the only change to the last league match. So it does mean Zielinski loses his place. We've got Zielinski, Jorginho and Allen as three central midfield options. We're blessed with choice in that central midfield area. They're all very good players that can do a very good job there. But Rog, fantastic last two games. He deserves to be on the pitch. So we'll try him out in the Roman playmaker role and see how he gets on. Here we go then. Oh, Juventus, all their players are on. I said Football Manager has the licenses for certain teams, but not every single team. Douglas Costa is on loan, isn't he? Or have they permanently signed him? Come on, lads, show me what you can do. Let's say that passionately. And let's get some team instructions in place. I just want to have a look at Costa because it's going to bug me otherwise. He has moved on loan, so that's probably why they don't have his picture then. But they do everyone else, but we don't have the Napoli pictures. That's a bit annoying. Let's do this then, as we zoom in with our drone footage almost, wasn't it? That was good. Dybala is the man to watch. He became basically the best player on Football Manager 2017. Possibly could happen on FM18 as well, I suppose. As we head away, a Chiellini throw-in. He's back on the ball. Here's Alexandro, very good left wing back, one of the best in the world. Matuidi into Dybala. This is good play. Pjanic. I'm just going for it. We've got it on attacking because that's the way we play as we come forwards here. Mertens tackled quite well, but Insigne's on the ball, but he's lost it. That was poor. If we'd managed to find the left wing back, but Mertens is through here. Mertens! Oh, he's hit the post. He beat Buffon, but he couldn't beat the post. Really unlucky from Dries Mertens. A long throw from Chiellini, headed out. But Pjanic, he's a player to watch out for as well. They've got some deadly players, haven't they? They've replaced players well. Recent moves away from the team. Pogba, Vidal. They've had to replace them. And they've still done very well, haven't they? Here's Dybala. Insigne manages to win it for a short time, and Dybala fires it wide. If we can get a draw, that's fine. Would be nice to get a wingers at home. Here's Mertens. Mertens! He scores! 1-0. What a ball over the top. And the Belgian finds the back of the net again. I think it was Rog. Rog, what a player. And it's from the back as well. Reina into Kirichez, Hamsik. Then a lovely ball from Rog over the top for Mertens, who finds the back of the net. We play out from the back. That's how we do it. Here's Diawara into Giaccherini. What's he going to do? Great ball in. Insigne. Side netting, I think. We're still attacking up until half-time. Maybe we'll go counter in the second half. Half-time. We're 1-0 up against Juventus. This tactic's marvellous, isn't it? Even if we go on to lose this game, it does prove that it's a pretty sturdy tactic. They've had 60% possession. Guard against complacency. Hamsik looks stressed. He's not had a great start to the season at all. Diawara is injured. I'm going to have to bring him off. That's annoying. Okay, Allen's going to come on in defensive midfield for Diawara. Let's go counter. And I'm going to keep everything else the same. Nothing happening at the moment. We're just having a lovely drone footage going round in circles. It's a corner to Juventus. Crossed in and we somehow escape again. Okay, now it's time to make some changes, I think. We will... Oh, what's gone here? I clicked on set pieces, that's why. Team instructions. Look for overlap. That's coming off. Less expressivity. Is that a word? Expressivity? I feel like it is. Turn that off. Changes. Should we make any changes? Heisage is on a yellow. I'm going to bring Maggio on. In fact, I'm going to change the fullbacks. Oh, what's going on? I've brought on the wrong player. Maximovic. How do we... Is this a... Blah, 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 I can't talk. Yeah, is Rue on the bench? Yeah, he is. Okay. Let's change the fullbacks because they're both on yellow cards. In fact, what I should have done is change them to support rather than attacking. So let's just do that now. 25 minutes to hang on against Juventus. Can we do it? Why is there a random player standing on the middle of the pitch in a tracksuit? What's going on there? That's pretty hilarious. He's just rocking backwards and forwards. Poor bloke. It's an imposter on the pitch. And I think we might have done this. It was a really boring second half with nothing apart from a corner for Juventus. We've got 10 seconds to hang on. Wow. What a start to this season if we can hang on for 4 seconds. Come on, Albiol. Clear it up. Yep, he does. Reynolds blasts it up the pitch. And there we go. We've beaten Juventus 1-0. That was probably, well, the hardest game of the season will be Juventus away from home, I suspect. Roma could also be a challenge, couldn't they? We've got the Milans as well. You know, there's some strong teams, but surely that was our biggest challenge this season, and we've managed to beat them. Thumbs up. Passionate. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. And after 2 games, we are second in the table behind Genoa on goal difference. But that's pretty marvellous. Juventus are in the relegation zone after 2 games. Please smash that like button. It'd be much appreciated. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button as well. There is a little bell button next to it, notifications. So if the sub box isn't working, you can have notifications sent to your email and to your phone, I think. So you can click on that if you want to make sure you don't miss one of my videos. Over the next few days, on the save, I will be searching for possible transfers. I do want to try and sign someone and not be completely boring, but only the right player. There's no point bringing someone in for the sake of it, I suppose. Episode 4. Who shall we take on? Let's have a look at the schedule. Possibly Shakhtar. Maybe Inter and Shakhtar. We'll play 4 games, then play Inter and Shakhtar in the Champions League. That'd be interesting. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you very soon.